needed.
This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Memphis Grizzlies here in FedEx Forum. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sideline. And a quick look at how the Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll be taking on Jaren Jackson and the Utah Jazz. Then on Sunday, they'll take on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for their matchup with Orlando, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot. And for Memphis, they've got MP, Zach Edey out there with Harris. Then there's Wells. And it's Coward in at the shooting guard position. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
Now here is Harris. Yep, that one goes.
You know, you can't allow Harris to get comfortable there now, guys. I mean, once he gets the positioning he wants, you're toast.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Here's the 3. Good on the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Coward. MP outside. Oh, good on the 3. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Back to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, I'll tell you what, Siakam going to the rim is like a moth going to the flame. You can't keep them away.
Wells sets the pick for MP. Can't cash in from close range. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach for a minute. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Grizzlies making the shot. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's hauled in by Zubac. MP's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Pass to Halliburton. From outside, off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the middle. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And Clark for the Pacers, a team you used to play for. The trade in 2022 for Tyrese Halliburton, charting a new course for the franchise.
Boy, he's been such a phenomenal catalyst for this surge in Pacer basketball recently. A gifted floor general, loves to be able to get out and play in the open court, is a magnetizing force in positivity for this Pacer team. Great teammate, great leader, and really is the face of the franchise currently. No hesitation at all there. MP rolls up with confidence.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. We have the time. Let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. Second, the Pacers.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Up top, Walker. Covered by Wells. Halliburton right side. Off the run. Knocks down the three ball. Halliburton's got 6 points.
A true marksman from behind the arc. Halliburton has that light always on green.
Hughes against Nembhard. And a wide open look for MP. And it's Memphis with another.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Pass to Coward. And here is Wells. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Hey, it was a good look. One he normally capitalizes on.
Back to Halliburton. Over Hughes. Edey with the rebound.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Here's Coward. He has yet to score. Pass to Wells. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Walker in the post. Covered by Wells. And Walker gets it to go on the assist from Siakam.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Back to MP. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Nembhard with it. Covered by MP. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. It's good from long range. Siakam's got 5 now.
Sweet, quick shot from Siakam. His motion just about automatic and effortless.
Harris outside. Now Edey. Pass to Hughes. From the top of the key, he buries it. And that's now 9 points for MP.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Down low, Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Zubac doing major damage. Check that rim out, folks.
Well, with Zubac, obviously, Clark, you're getting strength. But he's underrated when it comes to skill. Good passer and nice ball skill.
Kevin, I like his little jump hook in the post. He's got a nice little touch with the push shot in there. He can get it done anywhere in the paint. You know, he knows exactly when to look for and take his shots. His IQ playing inside is as good as it gets.
Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Zubac.
Look, I'm going to tell you right now, Zubac is the first guy defenses need to check out. or else he's going to inflict major damage on the glass.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now, here's MP. 11 points in the game. Here's Harris, and another basket for Memphis.
Well, that's a sweet spot for Harris, guys. I mean, all he needs is a little separation, and he's good to go.
Bounce pass, Halliburton. Siakam for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Hughes, the pass to Harris. Inside, here's Edey. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And the Grizzlies lead by 2. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Outside, Walker. Now, here's Halliburton. He's got 6, and a wide open look for Siakam. And he's good on the 3-ball. Siakam's got 8 points.
And for Siakam, that 3-point shot not only opens up the floor for himself, but for his teammates as well.
And a timeout called by Dave Yeager. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Santi Aldama's checked in for... Pacers leading by 3. On the court for Indiana. Robinson is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Obi Toppin. Then it's Nesmith. And it's Sheboy in at the 5, down low. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Hughes, the pass to Aldama. It's good.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
Here's McConnell. Pass to Toppin from deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Harris with it. And here is MP. He's covered by McConnell. Pocket 6. And that one, good. 13 points for MP.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Robinson for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Pacers lead by 5.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Toppin against Harris. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Harris has got 6 points.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
Morant comes with the double team. Pass to Toppin. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Now Nesmith, covered by Wells. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by MP. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Back over to you.
They win by committee. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, and I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Grizzlies making a change here. Edey's checked in, and Indiana making a change here. Pass to Nesmith. Halliburton outside. Over MP. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Wells sets the pick for MP. Fires for three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Edey gets the bucket. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Just 5 to shoot. In the corner, it's Toppin. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Edey with a screen on Halliburton. MP finds Edey.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's Halliburton. Halliburton converts inside.
Nice job capitalizing inside by Tyrese Halliburton. You know, he's capable of doing damage down there when given the opportunity.
Harris outside. Pass to Morant. Off target from outside. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Here's Nembhard. No scoring in this one. And here's Morant. Harris looking it over. Pass to Edey. Here's Hughes. He's covered by Halliburton. Inside. MP gets it.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pacers trail by 3. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. MP really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button and figure out how to slow his roll.
Zubats is checked in for Neesmith. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Second is Tyrese Halliburton.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
So it's the Pacers now. They trail by 3. Pass to Nembhard. Toppin sends a screen for Nembhard. Now, here is Halliburton. And he hits it to tie the game up. Halliburton's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Halliburton against Morant. Halliburton kicks to Zubats. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Hughes got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Harris. Wells dishes to MP. And Edey has it in the corner. MP then for 2. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Some changes for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Harris. And it's Ty Jerome in for Morant. And the Pacers also making a change. Siakam's checked in. Hughes against Nembhard. Takes a step back. Halliburton passes to Walker. Here's Nembhard. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Jackson. Now Jerome. Jackson a screen on Halliburton. Back to Jackson. Uncovered. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. Walker taking his time here. Halliburton for 3. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
Back to MP. The Grizzlies with another miss. Indiana's gotten fond of that 3-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Now Nembhard still without a basket. And it's Halliburton missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And he can't get the first one.
The first pick of the 2022 second round, Andrew Nembhard is a hard-working guard and has really been a quality rotational piece from day one.
And he sinks the second. And so MP will bring it up for Memphis. Pass to Aldama. Jackson from long range hits the three-point bomb. Jackson's got the lead up to 4 now for Memphis. Halliburton kicks to Zubats. Halliburton outside from downtown. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Jerome. Here's Aldama. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pacers trail by 4. And here is Zubac. Nembhard with it. Halliburton for 3. Drops in the tray. Halliburton's got 17 now.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Pass to Aldama. A 3-ball. No good on that one. Pacers shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Siakam sets a screen for Walker. And finished off by Siakam.
Really good use of the screen and roll there by Siakam. He understands how to capitalize in these situations.
There's a minute 40 left now here in the second. Hughes, good.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pacers have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Here's Nembhard. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to MP. Now Jerome, guarded by Walker. Back to MP. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
MP looking solid from there.
Halliburton passes to Zubac. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hughes. Oh, watch out, MP! Throws it down.
Showing a lot of muscle on the interior. MP unaffected by the defense there.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Jerome against Halliburton. Pass to Zubac. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Aldama. Kicks it out to MP. With 1 on the clock, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
1 eye on the rim, 1 eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
And get ready for the fans on one side. They're thinking about the side. One more time around the block for our contestant.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Well, they've worked the ball inside at every turn. This is your type of game, Shaq.
Yeah, the closer to the cup, the better. What's my proof? Cuatro rings.
All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on social media. A question here from astronaut Ari, who asks, is it okay to eat sushi you bought at a gas station? I thought you guys might have some thoughts on this.
No way am I touching that sushi. You don't know how long it's been out there?
Why not? Fish is fish. You go right ahead.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Here's Siakam. We got Harris. Also, Edey out there. Hughes is out there with Wells. And it's Coward in at the two-guard spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Dave Yeager. Memphis leading by 6. Harris setting the pick for MP. On the wing, Harris. 6 to shoot. The shot, no good. Good D by Siakam. It's Nembhard on the wing. To the paint. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Siakam kicks to Halliburton. And a miss there on the triple. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Halliburton with the steal. Jumps up. And Halliburton to the rim.
Halliburton going off like this is fun to watch. He's really been engaged offensively.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I take it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play. Kevin, back to you.
He spreads it around. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Pass to Nembhard. Siakam outside. It's good. This game is all even. Siakam's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Hard to find a more versatile forward, Clark, in this league than Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, and it's been so much fun to see how far his game has come in his decade plus. I mean, he was part of that Toronto Raptors championship team, an up-and-coming young force then, and now he's really refined his game. He's a go-to player. His hustle and defensive gifts are really what stood out early, and he continues to do that well. He's just a terrific top-line player in the NBA.
Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Edey, and he banks in the layup. 10 points for him.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Halliburton outside. Wells with the steal. MP outside. Pass to Coward. Back to MP. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. 2 points. That one goes. Nembhard's got the game tied up here for the Pacers. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. MP dishes to Wells. Pass to Coward. On the wing, Hughes. Shot clock at 6. A good-looking shot from the wing. Hughes got 28 points for the game.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Now, here's Halliburton. Defense is right there, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in.
Seems like Halliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hughes got 31.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. The Grizzlies pull it in. Now here's Wells. Morant outside. Puts the move on.
Big time.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Here's Nembhard. He has 5. Here's Halliburton. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
Siakam, the bounce pass. Halliburton against MP. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Here's Morant. Morant bullies his way inside.
Yeah, that's the endless energy of Ja Morant. There's no denying that man.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Zubac. Zubac, a screen on Morant. It's sent back by Edey. Wells passes to Morant. Back to Wells. Pass to Hughes. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Stolen by Zubac. To the inside. Here's Siakam. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Siakam's got 5 points in the quarter.
Fighting through the contact, Siakam. Tremendous finish around the rim.
And a timeout called by Dave Yeager. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Some changes here for the Grizzlies. Santi Aldama's checked in for Edey. Gigi Jackson. Pacers trail by 5. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Robinson is out there with Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell, Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Halliburton into the shooting guard.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Wells finds MP. 5 on the clock. And he nails that one right through the net. 36 points for MP.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
Robinson on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. MP deciding where to go with it. Right side Jackson. Banked in off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Memphis lead.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Hughes against McConnell. Halliburton on the wing. Clock up 2 there. Halliburton's got 30.
He's doing everything he can, though he might have to do even more.
Pass to Wells. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Jackson. Plays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Grizzlies. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Now here is Robinson. Toppin kicks to Robinson. Back to Toppin. Takes it off the glass.
That's where Toppin does most of his damage, and he's incredibly efficient down there.
Pass to Coward. Back to MP. And another basket for Memphis.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Neesmith, the pass to Halliburton. Floats one, and that's 2 points on the layup. That's now 32 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
Oh, give it to Halliburton. He knows when to force the issue and when to just take what the defense provides.
Back to MP. Shoots from the line, and another basket for Memphis.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Zubac is checked in for Indiana. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Pass to McConnell. At the top of the key, Neesmith. Halliburton passes to McConnell. Just 5 to shoot. Drains the three-pointer. Nesmith has got his first 3 points of the game.
Nesmith very efficient in the catch-and-shoot situation.
Hughes kicks to Jackson. It's Edey, high post. MP outside. Pass to Jackson. Here's Coward. He's covered by Halliburton. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Indiana. Zubac has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Nesmith, the pass to Zubac. Left side, Halliburton. Lets the 3 fly. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Hughes. And another basket for Memphis.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Pacers trail by 8. And here's McConnell. Toppin kicks to McConnell. Here's Halliburton. That's good. It's McConnell with the assist.
3 points.
McConnell's got his 6th assist on the night. Now, MP. Pass to Wells. Shoots the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Halliburton kicks to Toppin. Here's McConnell. And the rejection by MP. There's the 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. Pass to Toppin. And here is Zubac. Stolen by Jackson. Hughes with it. Here's Coward. Back to MP. Off target from three-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Halliburton on the wing. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now, here's MP. Back to Wells. No good from outside.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Nesmith, the pass to Halliburton. Back to Nesmith. Indiana moving it around. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Coward takes the 12-footer and hits. Coward's got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Nesmith, the pass to Zubac. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And stolen by McConnell. Halliburton outside. Pass to Zubac. And the layup's good off the glass.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
And here is Hughes. Outside Jackson. A three-pointer off the mark.
And that's an important rebound, and especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
Here's Halliburton. That one is good.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Coward. MP. No problem with the wide open jam.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. There's a check in for Gigi Jackson. The Pacers also changing it up. Siakam is checked in for Toppin. Jarris Walker comes in for Nesmith. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. Edey rips down the rebound.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Here's Coward. Now Wells. Here's Coward. Trying again. Nembhard there for the rebound. Pacers trail by 11. Halliburton. Again. He parachutes in for the putback.
Boy, the long arms of Siakam really an asset when it comes to rebound.
MP against Nembhard. 1:25 left to play in the final quarter. Now MP. Nembhard there for the rebound. Shoots the three. A three-pointer. Good.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Now Edey. 6 feet out. Count it!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Three. Good.
Halliburton has such a really good feel for the game. He knows exactly how to get his guys to step up.
And an intentional foul right there. There's 37 seconds left in the game. Got it to go off the glass.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Here's Halliburton.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And the Pacers call time here. They're trailing by 7. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Nembhard fires. Edey rips down the rebound. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
I like how Embiid did not settle for the lay-in. He left no room when he threw it down.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, MP.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. And here's the schedule for the Memphis Grizzlies. On Sunday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic.
And looking at the Boston matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
The starters for Utah. We've got Jaren Jackson, George out there with Bailey. Then it's Jusuf Nurkic, and it's Markkanen in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Tobias Harris out there with Jalen Wells. Then it's MP, then it's Edey, and it's Coward in at the shooting guard position. We are just tipping off the season. When you look around the league, Doors, what are you tracking?
Probably two things, B.A. The rookies. I always am so curious to see how they respond in their debut. And then the new signings for different teams. What does the fit look like?
Now here's Harris. Back to Wells from deep. Rebounded by Nurkic. The Jazz on offense. Markkanen finds George. Back to Markkanen. Pass to Bailey. George outside. 5 on the clock. Nurkic, a screen on MP. Takes a 3. George, and that's good.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Yeah, the Grizzlies head coach and I were able to chat. Jaren Jackson Jr. was the topic, and coach was impressed by the tape. He said, the more I watch of Jaren, the more I'm convinced he's the best defensive player in the league. He does so much for their team, and we're going to have to be hyper aware of his weak side help tonight. Coach isn't alone on that appraisal. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. MP with the block.
Oh, that is a big-time block. MP saying no.
Pass to Edey. Now here's MP. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Here's Jackson, and he's off on his first shot of the game.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Back to Wells. Edey with a screen on Markkanen. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Edey, that's good.
In the modern NBA, boy, you hunt down mismatches. That's a size disadvantage, and he takes advantage.
There's a screen by Nurkic. George passes to Nurkic. George against MP. Pass to Markkanen. For three. Memphis with a rebound. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Yeah, and what was really impressive was they stayed patient. The shot selection was excellent, and you see the result.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Now here's MP. Really played well against Indiana in his last game. Count that bucket.
What a quality possession. MP cashing in down low.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. They trail by 1. Here's Nurkic. 4-3. The Jazz again can't hit.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Pass to Edey. And here's Wells. Here's Hughes. The 3. Counted from distance. Hughes has got 5 points.
Wow, MP in the catch and shoot, just ready as soon as he touches the basketball.
And now the first timeout called here for Utah.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. Fourth, the Jazz.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And here's Bailey for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
Basket counts.
Each year, it feels like Harris becomes more and more versatile. He's really working to get others involved.
Jazz trail by 6. George outside. To snap the cold streak. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
What a versatile scorer Keontae George is. How about the range?
Pass to Edey. Here's Coward. MP outside. Now Edey. It's Wells on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Jazz trail by 3. George outside. Pass to Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. Utah moving the ball around. Here's Nurkic. And it's MP with a rebound. Memphis leading by 3. Here's Coward. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And they're really working the paint now.
And so George will bring it up for Utah. It's stolen by MP. Outside Wells. Pass to Edey. Here's Coward. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. And the dunk by Edey.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Jazz trail by 7. And Utah calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Memphis on D. And here's George. He has 6. Pass to Jackson. Clock at 6. Markkanen from long range. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Coward. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
In total command of the offense. The passing was insane, especially when you consider how many points he put up.
Jazz trail by 7. George passes to Bailey. Back to George. Throws it up high. Pass to Bailey. Here's Nurkic. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, everyone knows foul line and down is where Jusuf Nurkic does his best work.
Now MP. He's got 5. Aldama outside. From outside the arc. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Utah's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. To the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
And you have to admire the size and strength of Jackson Jr. Just fantastic work establishing himself inside and slamming it down.
Here's Coward. Pass to Wells. And here's MP from outside. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game. George outside. Now here's Markkanen. And here's Bailey for 3. Aldama grabs the board.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Down low. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
George passes to Nurkic. Back to George.
MP with the block.
Yeah, phenomenal block by MP. You just can't afford to throw anything weak around him.
Aldama, the pass to MP. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Wells. Williams is checked in for Utah. Collier comes in for Bailey.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
It's good. Now it's a 7-point Memphis lead.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Inside, here's Nurkic. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Aldama. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Pass to Aldama. Here's Coward. Fires for three. Hits the trifecta. Coward's got his third basket on the night right there.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
1:58 left in the first. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Down low. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Jerome's checked in for MP. Then for Utah, Filipowski, he's checked in for Jusuf Nurkic. A different look here for Utah. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Filipowski. Bailey comes in for Thomas. And it's Keontae George in for Collier. George feels it out a bit. Jackson outside. Pass to Sensabaugh. MP against George. 5 to shoot. Back to Jackson. The 3-ball. Knocks it down from distance. Jackson's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, Jackson Jr. does have this in his bag. The big man can punish you from range.
So the Jazz 5 right now. We've got Jackson. Bailey out there with Keontae George. Then it's Williams. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3. Now here's MP. He's got 5. Back to Morant. The 3. Kept alive. Edey. Pass to Morant. Here's the 3. And another miss by Memphis.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
And here's Bailey for 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his third assist of the night. MP outside. Now here's Morant in his last outing with 12 points. Tries a 10-footer. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Doris, one of the highest compliments you'll hear about ball handlers is saying you can't speed them up.
That's exactly right, B.A., because pressure against the best players doesn't bother them. In fact, the greatest players want more than one defender because then they know that puts their team at an advantage if they can make great decisions.
And Morant remains one of the most explosive guards in the league. A fearless competitor who doesn't back down from anyone and has unlimited confidence.
Jusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Utah. Here's Sensabaugh. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Wells with it. No points so far from deep. MP hitting his third shot in 7 looks.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league. And MP, yes, sir.
George passes to Bailey. And here's Nurkic. Edey defends. And Nurkic with the bucket on the assist by Bailey.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Hughes, the pass to Wells. Outside Morant. MP outside. Lets it fly. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
Well, shaky start. He's putting that in the rear view and finding his groove.
Jazz trail by 9. George outside. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. George has got 8 points.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
And here's Morant. 9 points in the game. And here's MP from outside. And another three from Memphis.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Pass to Sensabaugh. To the inside. Nurkic shot is good. Nurkic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Memphis leading by 8. Hughes, the pass to Morant. Back to MP. This one for 3. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
He's on a roll in this quarter. The defense better be careful.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. MP really making a difference here.
Listen, the timeout was appropriate. They're giving up 3 after 3 after 3.
Markkanen's checked in for Utah. And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Number 5, Keontae George.
Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Markkanen outside. Pass to Bailey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. Memphis with a rebound. Harris has got 4 rebounds now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Edey with a screen on George to the middle. And there's Edey. That's good. And the assist by MP. Edey's got 4 points this quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Boy, Markkanen uses his size to great effect down low.
And so MP will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Morant. To the paint. And the dunk by Edey.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Jazz trail by 13. Here's George. Give him 8. Now Nurkic. Edey defends. Back to Nurkic. Utah moving the ball around. Markkanen, the pass to George. Clock at 4. The three-pointer off the mark.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Lots of stretch bigs in the league, Doris. Lauri Markkanen is one of the best at spacing the floor.
What we know, B.A., is that sweet shooting bigs with the kind of size that Lauri has are an invaluable tool in the modern game. Lauri can balance that shooting with his off-the-bounce game. He is the prototypical desired big in the league today.
From the inbound, it's Markkanen in the paint.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Morant. Let's go with a three. Utah with the rebound. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Jazz trail by 11. George passes to Nurkic. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. MP against George.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Morant looking for an opening. Back to MP. Shoots. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. MP's got 18 points in the game. George against MP. Marking it outside. Pass to Bailey. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Hughes. MP's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Morant. 1:03 left in the first half. And that one's good.
Yeah, stepping in from the arc, Morant comfortable from there.
It's picked off. MP right side. Outside Morant. Pass to Hughes. Inside, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
MP against George. Marking it outside. And another miss by Utah.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to MP. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And here's Jackson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And the free throw, no good. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies out in front by 19 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And taking a look at Memphis, hey, their spirits are high. They have a chance to start the season on a winning streak. Build up that momentum, guys.
The way they looked in that first game, it certainly wouldn't be a surprise. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, yeah, as someone who loved to distribute the rock, this is beautiful basketball right here.
Yeah, just watching this game has been entertaining. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
it's Utah with it. 19-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. They've got MP, Tobias Harris out there with Jalen Wells. Then it's Edey, and it's Coward in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now here's Harris. MP outside. Pass to Wells. Here's Coward. MP outside. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. MP's got 20.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
And they get it back. Markkanen outside. 6 to shoot. Utah with another miss.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. He's got to work for better looks.
Pass to Edey. Here's Coward. George defending from 10 feet away. And it's Memphis with another.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Now here's Nurkic. Edey defends. Nurkic passes to Bailey. Back to Nurkic. Gets it to fall from the right block. Nurkic has got 8 points.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Harris outside. Pass to Hughes. Takes the 3, and the shot is good. Harris making the play. Give him 23.
I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
Here's Jackson. There's a screen by Nurkic. Jackson against Harris. Jackson can't get it to go.
Boy, a brutal start to the half. 1 for their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Harris. And the layup is good off the glass. Harris has gotten a second bucket on the night.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Now a timeout called by Utah. This time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. In the third spot, Utah.
Now, we all know they didn't allow any easy buckets last season. I mean, their defense was tremendous, and the rim protection was just outstanding.
For Utah, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Pass to Bailey. Fires the 3. Cleared away by Wells.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Edey finds Harris. Shoots from 12. 2 points. That one goes. And it's 6 points for Tobias Harris.
I just love the ball movement.
George against MP. Now here's George. Tight defense on him. Markkanen for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Edey's got rebound number 8 now. screen by Edey. To the inside. It's stolen by Nurkic. George against MP. Utah moving the ball around. Pass to Nurkic. Will it go? Clock at 6. 18 feet out. MP with the block. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Memphis making a switch here. Morant's checked in. For Memphis, they've gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Pass to Edey. Now Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Now here's George. Give him 8. And it's in there.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
Doris, while he's selective about it, Jusuf Nurkic has added a three-pointer to his game.
I think if you're a big in the modern NBA, you understand that your game is always about adapting to what's next. And listen, you have to be selective if you're just adding this element, but Jusuf Nurkic trying to evolve.
And it's Utah with the ball. After Memphis picked up the 3 with their last shot. George finds Nurkic. Kicks it to George. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Boy, what a night for Jusuf Nurkic. They have gone to him time and again, and it's paying off.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. The NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same. Back to you guys.
Forward thinking. Allie, thank you. Memphis making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. And that one falls for Edey. And Doris, you think about the top scorers in this league. They're creating those points with greater efficiency than in decades past.
Analytics is increasingly a part of the NBA. Teams are now understanding that 3 is more than 2, and if you don't make enough of them, you have a math problem. And then the other highly valued shots in the game, and maybe the most valued shots, are restricted area 2s. Listen, let's be smart about the game.
Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Nurkic. Pass to Markkanen. Now Nurkic. And here's George, hounded by Morant. Morant against George. Back to Nurkic. Jackson for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Jackson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Jackson outside. Kicks it out to MP. Baseline jumper. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Hughes has got 25 points in the game.
You have to be willing to take the mid-range, folks. It makes your game that much more dynamic. MP showing you he's got that.
Bailey, the pass to George. No one near him. Again, Utah good for 2.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Morant against George. The baseline Jay. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
An active scorer. Morant's role on this team is to be aggressive on offense and look to capitalize often. Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. And so it's Memphis with it, following the bucket by Utah. Out of bounds, it'll be Utah's ball. Some changes for Memphis. Aldama comes in for Edey. And Ty Jerome subbed in for Morant. And Utah with a change here too. Collier's checked in. Utah has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Nurkic passes to Bailey. Now here's Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. And the basket is good. Markkanen's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, this is where Markkanen's feel for the game. You can put him in pick and roll. He is going to find a way to score it.
Aldama outside. Pass to Coward. Now MP. There's the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hughes has got 10 points in just the second half.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Here's Bailey. He's covered by Jerome. Markkanen for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Now MP. 28 points for him. Here's Aldama. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Collier. MP with the block. And here's Jerome. Here's Coward. He's got 9. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Jerome from downtown. And another 3 from Memphis.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
1:58 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Collier. Yet to see a basket. Nurkic passes to Bailey. 6 on the shot clock. To end the run. And he lays it in.
This is how you make an impact on the offensive glass. Bring that intensity.
Pass to Jackson. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Here's Coward. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving. Good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
2 shots.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And he drops the first. And a new group getting ready for Utah. Filipowski, he's checked in for Jusuf Nurkic. Williams comes in for Jackson. Sensabaugh is checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's George in for Bailey. Both good from the line that time. 1:21 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Collier. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Into the lane. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Now here's MP. Picked by Aldama. Hughes, the pass to Aldama. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to George. He shoots. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
This is why you select Keontae George. This guy is very capable of huge offensive nights.
MP left side. There's Jackson with the 3. Sinks the tray. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Collier. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Jerome against George. With the mark. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Ty Jerome. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Jerome. Both free throws good from Jerome. Here's Collier. Launches it from deep. No good. Misses at the buzzer. MP getting it done for the Grizzlies. And he's already notched a double-double. He'll look to continue this strong play in the next quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's Moran off the drive. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz.
And you have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
Sanogo's checked in for Memphis. Utah's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. To the left wing. Bailey, the pass to Nurkic. Here's Bailey. He's covered by Jerome. And Bailey gets it to go.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Now here's Jerome. Pass to Jackson. MP outside. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
The Jazz shooting about 47%. A nice number. George outside. And with the cap, many teams looking for cheap young players to fill the bench. How does that affect the mid-level vets?
Again, BA, I go back to how difficult roster construction and sustaining a quality roster are. The mention of youth here is about, listen, you have to hope your draft choices work out well, and you have to hope your young players develop quickly because they are on team-friendly contracts. That's MP with some bad intentions on his way to the cup.
Bailey, the pass to Nurkic. Markkanen outside. Pass to George. 4 on the clock. MP with the block. And now Memphis on the break. Oh, he packs it down right over Jaren Jackson.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
And Utah calls time here. take a second to present our player of the game, MP.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Utah's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Pass to Bailey. Here's Collier. Doris, over the last few years, the NBA has done an outstanding job with replay, expanding its uses.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long. For me, I have no problem with the time it takes because ultimately these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding outcomes. Let's get it right.
Jerome, no good.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Markkanen with a screen on MP. Here's Collier. Jackson on the wing. Back to Markkanen. And here's Bailey for 3. The rebound by Edey. Well, the Grizzlies shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Jerome with the ball. MP outside. Shoots. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Here's Collier. Over Jackson. Collier, no good.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
Pick by Aldama. Pass to Jackson. MP outside. From 13, the shot misses. And for the Jazz, they're shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Grizzlies.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
I think his authoritative defense was huge for them tonight. He established early that he wasn't allowing easy buckets.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Aldama outside. Up top, Jackson, defended by Nurkic. Here's Jerome. Some solid defense from Markkanen. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, MP.
Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Holmgren plays at the 4, with Hartenstein at the center spot. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And for Memphis, they've got Harris. Also, Edey out there. Jalen Wells was out there with MP. And it's Coward in at the 2-guard spot. And with another season just getting underway, Tim, what kind of things are you looking for as you watch here courtside early on here in the season?
You want to see which players have made the progression in the offseason, added things to their games, particularly those young players that you know have a lot of potential. Have they added shooting range? Have they added things to their handle and give them a little bit more escapability? Beautiful timing on that play, and MP finishes it.
Wallace outside. Pass to Holmgren. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Coward. MP outside. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Hughes got 5 now.
Well, for a guy who hasn't been in the league a long time, MP has a very soft touch on that jumper.
Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Pass to Coward. Harris outside. MP high post. And yes, it's good. That's 7 points for MP.
Well, some guys can get a little caught up in that mid-range, but not MP.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Now here is Harris. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Five to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Three-pointer. Edey gets the bucket.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had 27 points last game. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Hands it from downtown. Holmgren's got his second bucket of the night. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach.
chance to check out Jalen Williams.
A very nice season for him last year. He averaged about 17 points a game, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, that's right. There's no question he's not their only offensive weapon, but he is a key cog in what they're trying to do.
Now here's Wallace. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's SGA. Off target with his 3. MP outside. Here's Edey. Wells kicks to MP. Back to Wells. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, this is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
The Grizzlies shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
One side.
And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish, they trust one another, and when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
Now, here's MP. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Harris against SGA. And there's a call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Thunder trailing by 8. Now here's SGA. Nothing on the board. Kicks it out to Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. SGA's got 3 assists in the game. Now, here's MP. 9 points in the game so far. Money from the wing. Hughes got 11.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
SGA passes to Waltz. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA left no doubt on that one, throws it down.
MP dishes to Wells. MP outside. Shoots. Open jump shot off the mark.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Well, it just shows you can do everything right and still come away empty-handed. Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Shot on the way. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Back to MP. And Holmgren pulls it down. Thunder trailing by 7. Wallace outside. Now Williams. No scoring in this one. And a slam by Williams.
And Jalen Williams that time showing you that explosive athleticism.
And here is Wells. Pass to Edey. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Hughes. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, he's just too long and too quick off the floor. That was an easy one for Holmgren.
Edey with a screen for MP. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. There's Williams. Tipped away. And another shot. It's sent back by Edey. Wells passes to Harris. Back to Wells. Pass to Coward. And it's good, 2 points. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
SGA looking it over. Holmgren with a screen on Hughes. SGA, that's a 2-pointer. It's hauled in by Harris.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Coward. Gilgeous-Alexander against Hughes. And the dunk by Edey.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Hartenstein finds Williams. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
And a timeout called by Dave Yeager. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Some changes for Memphis. Santi Aldama's checked in for Zach Edey. Jackson comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's John Morant in for Jalen Wells. Then for the Thunder, Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Mitchell comes in for Cason Wallace. And Jared McCain subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Outside Jackson. Pass to Coward. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Thunder have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Back to Mitchell. Holmgren sets the screen for Mitchell. From outside, off the mark. Memphis has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us, and he's a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Back to you guys.
He is a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. And so it's Oklahoma City with it after Memphis gets the 3. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Williams, a screen on MP. 4 on the shot clock. Latrey, and there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Mitchell.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Hughes against Mitchell. Aldama off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Holmgren outside. Down low. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, Williams' vision, very underrated. That is a great kick out.
Morant with it. Hasn't made one yet. And here's MP for three. Rebound by Williams. MP against Mitchell. Shots good by Williams.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Williams. His last outing, he had 18 points. Fires for three. And B getting it done for the Grizzlies. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers. On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Williams is out there with Williams. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Mitchell in at the two. Now, here's MP. He had 37 points last game out. Inside. Aldama inside. He's guarded by Williams.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's McCain. 11-point game his last outing. Back to Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Picked by Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McCain's shot is off. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's game one of a 3-game road trip. Pass to Aldama. Back to MP. And another basket for Memphis.
Well, MP has been very aggressive here, looking for his own offense, generating great results.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Over in the corner, Caruso. That three off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Morant passes to Harris. Now Hughes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jerome is checked in, and both free throws good for MP.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
There's Williams. Here's McCain. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Jerome. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And here's MP for three. The Grizzlies with another miss. Oklahoma City's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4.
Yeah, and you expect him to make that one. I'm sure he expects it as well.
Outside Jackson. Back to MP. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. MP's got 7 points here in this quarter. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Some changes for Memphis. Zach Edey comes in for Santi Aldama. And Wells is subbed in for Jackson. Thunder trailing by 15. Williams, a screen on Jerome. Mitchell finds Williams. The Thunder with another miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Hughes, the pass to Jerome. Here's Edey. He's guarded by Williams. Back to Jerome. Edey with a screen for Jerome. And he gets it back. On the wing, MP. Harris outside. Fires the three. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists in the game. For Oklahoma City, they've gone an abysmal 0 of 6 from the field since the second quarter began. Williams with a clean look. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Memphis with the ball. A nice run going 12 in a row. Pass to Jerome. Back to MP. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in from Oklahoma City. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. Number 1, the Thunder.
You know, they made that a point of emphasis a season ago. I mean, they spent a lot of time in practice drilling their free throws, and I think it really paid off with the best percentage in the league.
Now here's Williams. 5 points in the game. Oklahoma City moving it around. And stolen by NP. And here we go. Fast break. NP's got it. And it goes down 2 points. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Williams scanning the floor. Will it go? Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Growing up in Arizona, Jalen Williams, Jim, was not an elite prospect.
Well, most stars in this league were blue-chip recruits coming out of high school. But, Kevin, not Williams. He spent 3 years in college developing his game, and he has worked his way into an all-star.
Mitchell outside. Over to the left wing. Williams for 3. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Jerome passes to Hughes. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
So that's a great point, and you can also add poor communication. The rotations were slow and sometimes not even there at all.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And so here's Memphis. After the three-pointer from Chet Holmgren. Back to MP. And another basket for Memphis.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Wallace outside. Holmgren outside. Jacks up a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Edey's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now, here's MP. 27 points for him. Pass to Harris. MP outside. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Now here's Williams. Holmgren kicks to Mitchell. The kick out to Williams. Fires from deep. And it's MP with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now Jerome. He has yet to score. Hughes good.
This looks like it's going to be a big night for him.
Outside Williams. Pass to Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. And here is Holmgren. Offensive rebound. Jerome with it. Now here's MP. On the wing, Harris. Hughes against Holmgren. Just 2 to shoot. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 34 points for MP.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Outside Williams. They need this one. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Pass to Jerome. Mitchell against Hughes. Back to Jerome. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Hughes got 5 assists in the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Williams passes to Wallace. Holmgren outside. The Thunder with another miss.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back over to you, Kevin.
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Now, here's Mitchell. 23 points his last outing. Williams' shot is off.
And his team really being impacted by the fact that nothing is falling for him right now.
A minute 20 left to play in the first half. Jerome passes to Hughes. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Williams dishes to Williams. It's sent back by Edey.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Hughes good. 59 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Williams. Out to Wallace. Looking to end the run. Edey with the rebound.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Well, after a great start, he has really cooled off pretty quickly.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Jerome deciding where to go with it. Back to MP. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Grizzlies out in front, running away with this one. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Memphis Grizzlies. Well, you could say that this game hasn't exactly been, competitive.
Let's be real, Ernie. They're getting cooked like street meat. Roadkill.
Yeah, could someone bring me a blanket, man? This game is making me a little sleepy. And some warm tea would help.
Man, you guys are harsh. And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Thunder.
They're getting lit up, not staying connected to the shooters, allowing too many good looks.
Yeah, and defensively, you got to fight over those screens better. And help has to come faster.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Jalen Wells was out there with Harris. Then it's Zach Edey. Then it's MP. And it's Coward in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Back to MP. Fires from the wing. He doesn't hit that one. The Thunder shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Nice shot by Wallace.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
And a wide open look for MP. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 43 points.
I love the mindset there from MP, coming right back with his own triple. You don't see that in a lot of guys his age.
To the middle, here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Wallace right side. Holmgren outside. Here's SGA. Good, nice job down low. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the night.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Pass to Edey. And here is Wells. He's got 5. Really left alone that time. Hughes got 46 points.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
SGA kicks to Wallace. Holmgren against Harris. Here's Wallace. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Coward. MP outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Grizzlies with the rebound. Left side, Harris. On the wing, Hughes. Back to Harris. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harris has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Wells finds MP. Pass to Coward. Unloads. Again, Memphis.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Holmgren looking around. They could use a bucket. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class Edey. Now here's Wells. Seppan got it. Another basket.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Hey, Tim, what are some of the keys to sticking around for role players fighting to remain at the NBA level?
Well, if you are a role player in this league, you need to understand you need to work at everything but be exceptional at something. And I think that's the key. Growing up, all of these guys were stars. Now you've got to fit in and understand on a given night what your role is.
And your sensational aspect was your three-point shooting.
You've got to do it better than anybody else, Kevin. It's got to be at an elite level because there are guys out there waiting to take your job.
And you were elite. They get the rebound. Here's Wallace, stolen by Jackson. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Holmgren outside. Sinks the triple. Holmgren's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's his first 3 of the half, and now he's got 4 made threes on the night.
Now Morant. MP, that's for... And again!
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Wallace. Aldama with the rebound.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
MP up top. SGA defending. Aldama gets the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Oklahoma City's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Grizzlies with the rebound. Hughes got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Coward. Back to MP. No good from outside. Wallace, the pass to SGA. And that one drops for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Pass to Hughes. Here's Jackson. 5 on the clock. Back to MP. Another bucket. Wow!
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. Right at the free throw line, again the Thunder score.
Well, the defense has no one to blame but themselves there. Another open look.
Tim, you talk about a player with quick hands. That's Cason Wallace.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not just the hands that make him a threat on D. It's his lateral quickness, anticipation, and positioning. He just has that sixth sense about where the ball is going next.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Hartenstein with it. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now Aldama. Memphis moving it around. Here's Morant. MP passes to Morant. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. Outside Williams, looking to get back on track here. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And right there you see it. Williams taking on the entire defense. He does not back down.
Here's Coward. Pass to MP. Goes up from the top of the key. And it's Memphis with another.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep beating him. That's just great coaching.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Grizzlies making a change here. Jerome is checked in. The Thunder also changing it up. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Jared McCain comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Mitchell in for Cason Wallace. Mitchell finds Williams. And here's SGA. Williams, a screen on Jerome. And it's SGA missing.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Pass to Morant. Outside for Jackson. 4 on the clock. Here's Jerome. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jerome. Yep, it counts. SGA's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Morant. That one goes in.
Yeah, boy, is he dialed in. Perfect from the field this period.
Oklahoma City shooting 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter 3. Here's McCain. Misses the 3. And so MP will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Mitchell against Morant. And they pick up 2. Morant's got 12 points in the game.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Outside Williams. And so it's Memphis, able to put on a show for the ages. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, he knows it's a team effort. It's about finding the best shot, not just his shot.
And Dante Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. MP comes in for Brown. And then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein's checked in for Jalen Williams. Williams comes in for Mitchell. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Jared McCain. So for Oklahoma City right now, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. And it's SGA in at the 1.
Yeah, we talk about MP's potential offensively. He just gets better and better.
Now Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries the long-range jumper. SGA's got 9 points here in the second half.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Morant with a wide-open look. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Pass to Holmgren. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Outside Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And good that time. SGA's got 5 points now this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Wallace against Morant. From about 16, again Memphis.
High-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
SGA against Hughes. SGA passes to Holmgren. Count that one. And that's now 27 points for Chet Holmgren.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Jackson setting the pick here for Jerome. Morant finds MP. Good, another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Wallace looking for an opening. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Grizzlies shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. Hughes the pass to Morant. So, Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But, good, he hits it again.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss.
73. What a number. Tying Wilt, Doncic, and David Thompson. Only Wilt and Kobe have more in a single game.
Here's Morant. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Memphis.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
And his playmaking was a big storyline in this game. He got guys involved and found them in their favorite spot.
And it's in there.
At this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Well, they have finally found something that's working, but it's against a defense that clearly has let up since they have the lead.
And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Holmgren in the corner. Williams for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Morant outside. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And now, our player of the game, MP.
Battles I need.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Hello, and here we go. It's Thursday night in the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And here's Memphis' starting group. They've got MP, Santi Aldama out there with Jalen Wells. Then it's Edey, and it's Coward in at the 2 spot. And for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt, and it's Carter in at the center position. Still extremely early on, Grant, but talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together and if they can produce consistent results.
And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. MP against Suggs. Pass to Coward. Back to MP. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it. Orlando with the rebound. And Carroll passes to Suggs. Stolen by MP. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yes, strong transition play is something MP will need to be consistently capable of in this league.
And here's Wagner. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. Picked by Carter. And then Carroll gets it to go.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Edey. 9 points in his last outing. Hughes. Deflected. They retain possession. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And Carroll no good. The Grizzlies have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. MP scanning the floor. Aldama, the pass to Wells. Pass to Coward. Fires the 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so Wagner will bring it up for Orlando. It's a 5-point game. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
A combination of brute force and skill on the interior. Paolo Banchero.
Edey finds MP with the drive, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. And Orlando has possession, trailing by 5. Pass to Banchero. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Can't connect from 14.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
MP outside, beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando with the ball. Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Graham.
Yeah, the number is remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Here's Coward. Look it, off the crossover. Coward's got 5.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis' ball. And with the season still getting up to full speed, here are the latest power rankings. Let's see who's off to the races. You look at the Magic, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Checking out Memphis, they've played with a lot of effort over this last stretch. Sometimes that's the only edge you need to beat teams that are similar in talent. They're the class of their division right now.
Hughes. It's not going to go for him. Oh, nice D from Carter. Magic trail by 7. Crafty move, and Wagner with a nice bucket inside.
The slashing Wagner, so adept at carving his way inside.
Now MP turned in an outstanding game against Oklahoma City. Back to Wells. MP outside. Here's Coward. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
He's coming to work, ready to ball. Hitting 3 of his first 4 shots. Okay.
And Carroll passes to Wagner. The kick out to Banchero. Cans it from the wing. He has 6.
He felt the defender closing out to him, and Banchero let it fly. That catch-and-shoot ability is a weapon.
Now here's MP. 6 points for him. Pass to Coward. MP outside. Top of the key. And he hits the jump shot. MP's got 8 points.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Outside Bane. Now Carter. Pass to Suggs. Now here's Bane. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got his 4th rebound in this one. MP outside. And here's Aldama. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. 9-point game. Pass to Wagner. Picked by Carter to the middle. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Now here's MP. Give him 8 points now. It's Wells on the wing. Pass to Coward. Screen by Edey. From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Banchero. Magic trail by 7. Right side Bane. Lets it go from deep. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Hughes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Banchero.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. MP. Orlando making some changes. Richardson's checked in for Bane, and Black subbed in for Suggs. And both free throws good for MP.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Out to the right wing. Orlando moving the ball around. Richardson for 3. No good there.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
MP finds Morant. 4-3. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Even though it didn't go down, he'll take that shot every time.
Richard, one of the more jaw-dropping athletes in the game. At 6'2", Ja Morant can get his head at the rim.
And he said we'll see that less often these days. He is trying to save his body and stay on the floor for his team. That is key. Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Richardson against MP. And the shot falls short that time.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Richardson. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Now here's Morant. He's closely guarded. Morant with the slam!
Oh, wow. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Magic trail by 9. Here's Black. In his last outing, 8 points for him. And it's Wagner missing.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Hughes, the pass to Morant. Aldama outside. There's the triple. No good that time. For Orlando, they've got 6 of 14 in so far. Pass to Richardson. Outside Carter. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Carter's got his second bucket on the night.
Excellent job by Carter Jr. recognizing the situation and getting the shot off in a hurry.
Left side Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Clock at 6. And here's Harris outside. Orlando grabs the miss. Down low. Here's Richardson. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Memphis calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Changes. Bataze's checked in for Carter. De Silva comes in for Wagner. Jalen Suggs is checked in for Orlando. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. On the court for the Grizzlies. Jalen Wells out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's MP. Then it's Edey. And it's Coward in at the shooting guard position. Here's Harris. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
And that's the physicality he has, muscling through contact. Harris uses all of the tools to get his points.
Pass to De Silva. Here's Bataze. Edey defends. The 3 from Suggs. It's rebounded by Memphis. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
A nice shot by Hughes.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Outside Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Nice work by Bane, capitalizing on that opening down low.
Memphis leading by 10. Pass to Coward. Harris outside. Here's MP. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Black on the wing. Suggs. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And here's a look at what's coming up for Orlando. On Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. Then on Monday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. The season is young, but they are starting to sharpen up.
Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Black. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Pass to Harris. Lays it up and banks it in. Harris has got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is why you get Harris the rock inside. They can trust his judgment down there.
And there's a pick from deep. Bane knocks down the long J.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Here's Coward. He's got 10. MP left side. Fires high post. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. MP's got 15 points.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Orlando making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Now here's MP. Black defending. Harris on the wing. And he makes it. 10 points for him.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Wagner against Harris. Wagner with it. And Carroll with a screen on Harris. And it's Wagner missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Right wing. Outside Wells. MP outside. 6 to shoot. Fires in the triple. MP's got 8 points here in the quarter.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Wagner against Harris to stop the run. Oh, great D that time from Harris. Memphis leading by 16. MP outside. Pass to Edey. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Edey with a screen on Wagner. MP outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot. The 3, here's Harris. Here's Edey with the clock winding down. And the dunk by Edey.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Guys?
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. MP, the pass to Wells. Back to MP. Takes the 3. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
On the court, and the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
has checked in for Desmond Bane. And Memphis also making a switch. Jackson, he's checked in for Harris. Here's Black. And here's Banchero. Over Edey. Orlando again missing.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Jackson outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Here's Wagner. Jump shot is good that time.
You think Wagner was ready to fire? Of course.
Memphis leading by 21 and the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. But once he locks that in, watch out.
Pass to Banchero. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
And muscles it in. Banchero not one to shy away from contact.
Screen by Edey. MP finds Edey. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Wagner on the wing. He's covered by Wells. MP with the block.
He anticipated it and he trusted it. MP said, not in my house.
Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Bane comes in for Black. And Carroll passes to Bane. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from 12. The rebound by Jackson.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Coward. He's got 10. Back to MP. All sorts of time. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. Orlando, 3rd.
Yeah, last season, this team had very few weak links at the free throw line. And that consistency added up to a sizable advantage.
And here are the Grizzlies now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Pass to Hughes. Beyond the arc. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist of the night.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
To the paint. Here's Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
And it's a blessing to have a big wing with the mobility of Wagner.
And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. 1:02 left to play in the first half. Hits the trifecta. Morant's got 5.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
Now Suggs, coming off a 16-point game against Portland. Jackson against Banchero. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Rebounded by Suggs. The Magic have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Bane, the pass to Banchero. Here's Wagner. Top of the key jumper, no good. The Grizzlies shooting at around 66%. They're on fire. Now here's Morant. A 17-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City. 1 second left. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
MP getting it done for the Grizzlies. Torching the Nets, hitting 4 from distance that quarter. Back after this.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
A look here now at the Magic. It's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. Now, looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Orlando Magic.
Well, first off, they're getting worked on the glass. Maybe I need to go down there and show them how to establish position.
Uh-oh, Dr. O'Neill's School of Rebounding in session. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And for the Magic, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the 1. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. It's Banchero with the drive. Just 5 to shoot. Carter from outside. And there's the call on Banchero. That's foul number 2 for him. Wells with it. He's scoreless. Pass to Edey. Now MP. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Suggs outside. Outside Bane. Here's Banchero. And he banks in the layup. Banchero's got 12 points in the game.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Coward. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Banchero no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. MP outside. Picked by Aldama. Hughes, the pass to Aldama. Here's Coward. Shot clock at 5. Wells. Offline with a 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Suggs. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on MP.
A bigger guard, Suggs, fearless inside.
Suggs hits them both. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Suggs against MP. Out to the right wing. Aldama right side. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And here's Wagner. He's got 6. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's MP. And he's got 28 now. Pass to Coward. Shot clock at 6. MP finds Edey. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 31 points.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
To the wing, right side. Wagner outside. The 3. Sinks it from distance. Wagner's got 9.
Yeah, merciless answer by Wagner. Hitting right back at him.
MP outside. Here's Coward, guarded by Bane. And it's Coward missing. And so Banchero will bring it up for Orlando. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Memphis calls timeout. Harris checked in for Memphis. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's Coward. 12 points for him. MP outside. Drains the triple. MP's got 8 points here in the quarter.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Now MP. He's got 34. Inside. Outside Wells. Back to Edey. Pass to Wells. On the wing, MP. Clock at 6. Here's Coward. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 6 rebounds here tonight. From deep, Bane. Memphis with a rebound.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
Here's Carter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, I like seeing Carter Jr. challenge the defense. And he's so good at drawing these fouls.
2 shots. He does not get the second one. The Grizzlies have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Pass to Edey. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Hughes has got his 4th assist with that last one. And here's Wagner. The shot, no good. Edey with a defensive effort. The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Wells, the pass to Harris. Back to Wells. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Wells has got his first points of the night.
Such an unselfish guy. Harris gives it away without hesitation.
Wagner, the pass to Banchero. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Harris.
He gets to the line a lot. Banchero knows that and works on those shots at practice.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
They've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
Black's checked in for Orlando. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Wells. And Banchero drops them both. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
Orlando has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And the basket by Bane.
Kind of a rare spot for Bane, but he's a true shooter, so he can get it dialed in.
Morant surveying the floor. Pass to Coward. Fires for 3. Can't hit that one.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Wagner finds Banchero. Over Harris. Banchero no good. The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Jackson outside. It's hauled in by Black. The Magic have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Outside Bane. Pass to Banchero. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. Banchero's got 17.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Screen by MP. Here's Coward. MP outside. To get back on track. Sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 11 in the second half.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Guys, back to you.
It's getting interactive. All right, Allie, thank you. Jackson with a screen on Bane. MP, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
How about the vision from MP? In the pick and roll, that's very encouraging to see.
Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Orlando moving the ball around. And Carroll with a screen on MP. The 3 from Bane. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. MP against Bane. Jackson with a screen on Bane. From behind the arc. And there's Jackson on the assist by MP. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And it's Wagner missing.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Hughes, the pass to Moran. Up top, Jackson. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Harris against Carter. Can they get it? He buries it from three. Black's got 5 now.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Now here's Moran. 7 points in the game. Here's the 3. Orlando with the rebound. And Carroll's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Bain. Back to Black. Carter against Harris. And Carroll surveys. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
De Silva's checked in for Orlando. Richardson comes in for Paolo Banchero. Memphis has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Let's just say they were on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Orlando making some changes. Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Isaac. And Richardson subbed in for Bain. On the court for the Grizzlies, we've got Jalen Wells. Zach Edey out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's MP, and it's Jerome in at the 2-guard spot. Pass to Aldama. Screen by Edey. 3-pointer. And the basket by Aldama.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Banchero outside. And it's blocked by Edey.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Jerome with the ball. MP right side. Shot from 16. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
Getting it done from the in-between area. MP just taking what the defense gives them.
Pass to De Silva. Stolen by MP. Wells with it. Richardson picks him up. Wells, the pass to MP. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And when it's all clicking, Banchero is dangerous. Look at what he's done so far.
MP outside. Here's Aldama. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
And here's Black. Outside Richardson. Pass to De Silva. Suggs outside. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the screen. Unloads. The rebound by MP.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Here's Jerome. Back to MP. The 3. Nails it from 3. MP's got 44.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Up top, Black, covered by MP. Pass to De Silva. Now here's Richardson. Now Banchero. Jerome grabs the miss.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
pick by Aldama. And here's Wells. MP outside. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Suggs. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Black. And he makes it on the layup.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
MP, the pass to Aldama. To the middle. Here's Edey. Over Banchero. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
The Magic have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Outside Richardson. Launches it. And that's good. Paolo Banchero for 3. Banchero's got 24 points.
Just showing off the range there, Banchero continues to look more and more dangerous from deep.
Aldama outside. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Orlando moving the ball around. MP drives in. And that one drops for him. MP's got 46.
Great burst. MP is tough to stop once he gains a step.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Richardson. Black outside. The 3 from Suggs. Memphis with a rebound. MP with it. Guarded now by Black. Aldama outside. Pass to MP. Puts up a 3. The offensive rebound. And the dunk by Edey.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. On the wing, Suggs. The 3 is up. He drops it from range.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Jerome feeling it out a bit. Well, a multi-sport survey showed that among respondents, the average age of referees in the U.S. was almost 57. Is that a concern, you think?
Well, we've seen that in the NBA. Older officials retiring and becoming teachers, and the younger generation coming in, still cutting their teeth. Ultimately, they've got to continue to learn and build, and that takes time.
Pass to Jerome. Back to MP. Good! That's another bucket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And Carroll with it. And it's Aldama picking him up. Yep, that one goes. And Carroll's got 18 points now here in the second half.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Jerome finds MP. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is called.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with...
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, MP.
Balenciaga stuck on the fairway. Golf course, the other side is looking greener. Head full, call me stand.